Hi everyone! In this video, we're going to find horizontal asymptote by principle of dominance. Let us define horizontal asymptote. A horizontal asymptote, denoted by capital H, capital A, of a graph is a horizontal line y equals b, where the graph approaches the line as the inputs approach infinity or negative infinity. Here is an example of horizontal asymptote. The line y equals 1. This is our graph. As the x goes to positive infinity, it approaches the line y equals 1. Also, when the graph approaches negative infinity, the graph approaches the line. So we see that the line y equals 1 is horizontal asymptote of this graph. Let us find horizontal asymptote by principle of dominance. Given the rational function p of x over q of x, here are the steps in finding the horizontal asymptote. Step 1. Evaluate the limit of the function p of x over q of x as x approaches infinity, and that is equal to capital L, using principle of dominance. Step 2. Write the equation of horizontal asymptote as y equals L. Note that when the limit is infinity, then there is no horizontal asymptote. Example 1. Find the horizontal asymptote of f of x equals 3x minus 1 over 2x plus 5. Let us take the limit of this function as x approaches infinity. By principle of dominance, since the degree of numerator equals degree of denominator, both degrees equals 1, then the limit is the ratio of the coefficients of corresponding leading terms. In the numerator, the leading term is 3x, so the coefficient is 3. In the denominator, the leading term is 2x, so the coefficient is 2. Thus, 3 over 2 is the limit. Then, the horizontal asymptote is y equals 3 over 2. Example 2. Find the horizontal asymptote of f of x equals 3x squared plus 2x all over 4x cubed minus 5x plus 7. Let us take the limit of this function as x approaches infinity. By principle of dominance, since the degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, then the limit is 0. So the answer here is 0. Then, horizontal asymptote is y equals 0. Example 3. Find the horizontal asymptote of f of x equals 3x squared plus 4x over x plus 2. Let us take the limit of this function as x approaches infinity. By principle of dominance, since the degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator, then the limit is positive or negative infinity. So, plus or minus infinity, we write it here. Therefore, in this case, there is no horizontal asymptote.